Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Hello my investy besties, welcome back to the channel. If you are new to Mommy Trader, welcome. On this channel I am just documenting me and my family of five's journey to financial independence, and we are going to get there investing in the real estate, stock market, cryptocurrency, and just overall increasing our net worth while hopefully inspiring some of you to get started as well. As you can see on my channel, I show real numbers. I take you into my account and I am showing you that if I can do it, you can do it. It doesn't matter how much money you make, as long as you invest something, that something can grow into a whole lot. So let's get into the video. I'm going to be doing some investing into our dividend portfolio. So this particular portfolio is for our dividend investing. Basically, we want to retire early. If you don't know what the FIRE movement is, which is financial independence, retire early, I will link up a video in the card so that you can go back and take a look at what FIRE is and our FIRE plan. But we want to retire early in 9 years when I will be 45 and to just live our best life. And so we are putting all the pieces in place so that we can achieve that. So building up our dividend portfolio is great because the thing is, when you retire early, you can't withdraw from your 401k. So we want to make sure that we have other things in place to be able to live off of, and building up dividend income is one of the best ways to do that. And we invest with post-tax dollars, which basically means that any money that hit our accounts, checking accounts, that is what we use to invest in our dividend portfolio or taxable brokerage accounts. So this money will be taxed, but by the time we retire or early retire, our tax burden will be lower, and so it'll work out fine. So we have about $450.78 to invest today. Now we really had $503, but I had posted how to buy a stock step-by-step type of video a couple of days ago. So I bought one Coca-Cola to show the beginner investors out there how to buy stocks on their own with actual numbers explaining terms. So you can go back and take a look at that video if you would like, but in this video I'm going to be moving a little quicker because we have $450 that we got to spend. Now I do have my paper here because I always make a plan before I film these videos in terms of what stocks we are going to add money to, so that we can build up our positions. So let's see, we already bought 1 share of Coke, so that's good. So we're going to buy 3 shares of POTX. POTX is a cannabis ETF. ETF is basically like a mutual fund, index fund. It's just a basket of a bunch of stock companies, and it's safer because if one company goes down, you got the other companies keeping up. So a lot of people suggest things like this. I think they are great for beginners because you don't have to just buy one stock until you get more comfortable and you're able to research and do your due diligence on the stock market in general. So we're going to add, as you can see, we are down $56 in this position, or 13%. But again, this is buy and hold. We know that the marijuana cannabis sector is going to just go crazy in the next 3 to 5 years, probably even sooner than that. And we want to make sure that we build up our shares. So we're going to buy 3 shares of this. It's going to be $48.03. This is a market order, or market price is the same thing. We're going to submit this. We're going to click buy, and our 3 shares was purchased. Really easy. Click done. I'm going to refresh this so that we can see our shares update. As you can see, we have our 25 shares at an average cost now of $18.25. Okay, so let's go back and move on. We have $402.78. We now are going to buy 1 share of Cisco, which is let me see. Oh, I think it's down here somewhere. All right, 1 share, so we can get this up. Now this is one of the newer stocks that I had added to this dividend portfolio, and we'll slowly kind of add more stocks to this. I've seen people on YouTube that have like 50 dividend stocks, and they have like hundreds of thousands of dollars in this, and that is like the goal that my husband and I are trying to get to. But we're doing this very slowly with a plan in mind, documenting this journey so that we can look back and see that we were really able to achieve this and do this. So yes, we're going to buy 1 share of Cisco Systems at $51.59. We are going to review our order and then click buy. And at that point, we are done. We are going to let this upload. It should say 3, so we can refresh the page. And there we go. 3 right there. See, at an average cost of $49.59. So let's go back. Now we are going to buy 2 shares of Stag. Now if we go down to Stag, we currently have about 6.96, like a little under 7 shares. So we are going to buy 2 Stag. We're going to click. And I really love buying or adding to our positions when a particular stock or the market overall is down, because that means I'm buying it on sale. And I love buying stocks on sale. So we are buying 2 Stag. It's going to be at $33.87 per share. Total cost is $67.74. We are going to review our order. We are going to click buy. Done. And that's not updated yet, so you can always just refresh the page or give it a few minutes and it'll update for you. But because I don't want this video to be long, I just refresh the page. And as you can see, we are just a little under 9 shares and our average cost is $32.18. So let's go back. We have $283.42 left. Now, doesn't this money go fast, guys? I'm telling you, every time you are investing, it seems like after all the clicking you do, and 10 minutes later, you done spent all your money. But again, it's not spending money on assets that will decrease in value. So like purses and clothes and a whole bunch of shoes. But investing in the stock market, investing in your future always pays back high returns. And so that is something that we are just trying to do. We're trying to break these generational curses over here, guys. Okay, so we're going to buy 2 Main. This is Main Street Capital. Really like Main. Okay, there we go. Right there we have about 7.09 shares. Let's go ahead and buy our 2 shares. 2. Right, let me make sure I look at my sheet. 2. Actually, I have this at 2. Yes. See, that's why you always have to write this stuff down, because it'll be like, wait a minute, what? All right, and look how this updated right away. So I'm not sure why the other stock didn't, but you know what? That's okay. So we have 9.09 shares now at an average cost of $34.23. Let's keep it going. Okay, we are going to buy 1 share of Pfizer. Pfizer was the other new company that I had added to this portfolio like last week, maybe 2 weeks ago. And so we want to buy 1 share of Pfizer at $36.30. We are going to review our order, buy it, and it's done. So let's see. It updated. Yep, 3 shares. Slowly building it up, guys. Slow and steady. You don't have to, buy a whole bunch of shares. Sometimes you can only buy 1 share or half a share. That is so okay. I have videos on this channel where I invested $11. So every little bit counts. Okay, guys. Moving on, let's go to AT&T. Love AT&T. Slowly building this up. We're going to buy 2 shares of AT&T. We have $168.40 left that we can buy. So we're going to get 2 shares of AT&T at $60.56. Let's wait for this to upload and confirm. See? T purchase or AT&T. Now you may see these like letters. These are just tickers or stock symbols. It's a short way of just recognizing the company. Again, guys, if you don't know that, just type it in and it'll come up. So just type in the company name. So AT and then ANT, and look, come right up for you. So if you don't know the tickers, that is perfectly fine. Okay. So that is done, and it uploaded for us 22.22 shares of AT&T. Let's keep this going. So we have $107.83 left. We want to buy 2 shares of Walgreens, ticker symbol WBA. Love Walgreens. They just had a slamming earnings report. I'm telling you guys, Walgreens is one of the OGs in terms of not just companies and organizations and management, but they're always going to be around. People are going to always need their medicines, and pharmacy stuff and just different things like that. And a well-ran company is always a great stock to have in your portfolio. As you can see, we are already up 28.81%. And so I really want to add to this. Our average cost is $43.49. It's at $56.03. So let's go ahead and buy 2 shares of WBAs. It'll be $112. We are going to put it in. Oh, it doesn't say I have enough buying power. Oh, yeah. I said this in a previous video that they want to make sure that you have 5% reserves in your account, because sometimes if you put a market order in and they submit it, your account will be like negative a penny, and a lot of brokerages don't really allow that. Now, if you do trade on margin or things like that, which is another type of investing, really not investing, it's like day trading or swing trading, you may be okay, but then you got to have like $20,000 in there. You're subject to the pattern day trader rule. But again, that's a whole lot of jargon for something else. So let's go on and update this. So let me go ahead and just change this. Let's dismiss this. I'm going to change this to dollars, and I'm going to just put $100 in here. And you can invest in dollars. So sometimes if you only have like 10 bucks, 20 bucks, 50 bucks, you can still invest in your favorite stocks. A lot of the brokerages allow you to invest in fractional shares. So sometimes you may not be able to buy a whole share of something. So you can buy a half a share, a quarter of a share, an eighth of a share of something. Whatever you can do is fine. It doesn't matter how much, guys. Okay. I really want to stress that point. If it's $5, you can turn $5 into $10 as far as I'm concerned. And the main point is just investing and getting started so that you can build up your future, right? So that, we don't have to, if we don't want to work in the future, we don't have to work, especially if we're got health issues or family that's relying on us. Having a good nest egg is so important to, building wealth, and also just breaking generational curses so you can leave something for your children. So I'm going to go ahead and review this order, click buy, done. And let's see if it updated. Let's go ahead and refresh the page. Waiting for it to upload. And as you can see, it uploaded 11.91 shares. So I'll probably add more to this out of the second paycheck for the month of April. So I usually try to invest out of each paycheck. We get paid twice a month in this household. And so out of this first paycheck, we had a lot of $500. So we're just going to do the best that we can, right? Now we have $7.83, and because I don't believe in leaving money just sitting here, right? We already have a savings account, we already have an emergency fund, so I like to invest every single penny that we have sitting in here unless I have something kind of up my sleeve. But let's move on. So we have $7.83 left, and I think what I would like to do is, let me see, I have Amcor. Let me click on Amcor. Okay, so we're up in that, but because this is so close to it, I think I'm going to go ahead and add that $7.83 to it. Review this order, and we're going to buy. And it is done. And as you can see, let's go back. We have $0 because we have used up all of our money. So if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Share this video with a friend. A lot of times people think that investing is complicated, it's hard, they can't understand it, but it really isn't. And that's one of the goals on my channel, not just to document our journey, but to actually show you guys, take you into the accounts and show you, explain things to you so that you can see that anybody can do this. Okay, we're trying to make sure that, as Beyonce said, a lot of our brown and black baby grandchildren are on the Forbes list, right? We are trying to make sure that we set up our kids for their best start. And the best way to do that is to start investing now while we're young still, while we are able to work and have use of our members, and, just being able to do something and leave something, leave the world, leave our families better than, how it was when we first got started. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.